The business model itself is predicated on entertaining people. That's really important. So it doesn't matter if you play rugby, if you ever played rugby, we have built our entire business on these great experiences. And you saw that with the Free Jacks. You could show up at a game, there was tailgating, there was live music, very good live music that you actually cared about. There usually was a beer festival or a food festival tied into the atmosphere inside the stadium. You
Yeah.
could bring a friend who may not be a rugby person, but you may say, you know what, you're going to really like 'cause it's a stout beer festival, or you're going to really like the cheese and wine festival, whatever it might be. But you know what? Then the game happens. It's 2 hours. It's intimate. You don't even need to understand the rules to understand that this is really cool. I get passing and kicking and tackling and movement. I understand those all from kind of like the American sports experience.
Mhm.
You can see their faces. It's highly emotional. A lot of jeopardy. Major League Rugby in particular has the highest competitive parity in any rugby competition in the world, meaning games are usually decided the last couple plays of the game. More than 50% of the games are decided by less than a try. So less than a touchdown in football would be the
Yeah.
equivalent. That's more than the NFL. So I think it's 49% and Major League Rugby was 57% last year, something like that. So high jeopardy, like that's amazing drama. Then after the fact, in most of our home stadiums across the league, we open the gates to the field. We allow the fans to come on the field. So suddenly 7,000 people are trickling onto the field. They're shaking the hands of the players who are tremendously accessible, well spoken, great gentlemen, meet your kids. It's very accessible and family friendly. And then in some cases, then a band starts to play up, and we had the English Beat, we had Old Crow Medicine Show, Dropkick Murphys have played, like things like that at some of the venues across the league. Marshmallow in the championships in San Diego,
Yeah.
very cool. And so you get this whole day of entertainment